Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Strategic Mind Blitzkrieg in our Invasion of Norway scenario. So I don't know that this will be the last episode. We'll have to see how far we can get. We might have to have one more video to wrap up the scenario. I guess it really depends on how well we do. So let's go ahead and end our turn now. This is going to result in the night turn, so I don't know how much we'll be able to get done in that one. Their artillery did fire on us, didn't do any damage though. Looks like they retook that. So we still have to deal with that. Unit down there. Kind of had skipped him, I think. Artillery's going to fire on his infantry here. Now the British are going to take their turn. That battleship is probably going to tear up our planes, unfortunately. It does look like they are continuing to move north with the destroyer. We'll have to see where the British fleet ends up going. There's something here, though. Okay, so we got some destroyers here that we haven't yet dealt with. So yeah, between the battleships, AA and secondary gun, the AA of the destroyers, we're going to see these planes get just tore up, guys. Also, you're noticing the submarine there, not doing well. They are firing on the destroyer here. We might end up getting sunk. We'll have to see. And so far they haven't destroyed any planes yet, which is good. And they have decided to focus fire those destroyers on the infantry, which they should be firing on our ships, but it's kind of foolish, I think. And the destroyers up there are doing well. I was a little bit worried that they might do significant damage to them. But yeah, the battleship has decided to take off. Means we got to chase this guy down now to get him sunk. And we still have that heavy cruiser as well. So let's just skip through all these. We'll see where he goes. I can't land up here, so we'll have to go up around this way. And so I don't think we have to worry about them landing anytime soon. Their destroyer might come over here and fire on that infantry, perhaps. They could do it from right here if they wanted to. And that might be exactly what they do, which I think would be foolish. They really should be focusing fire on our ships. Not that they can win this, of course. So, I don't know who they fired on, but it doesn't look like they fired back, so I assume that's the destroyer that has already been fired on. Now, you know that these guys are going to shoot these planes. I think they should have fired on him and shot him down. That was kind of silly. They didn't focus their fire on the planes, so because of that, they didn't destroy any of the planes, or not yet anyways. Okay, and yeah, all the ships continue moving north.
Our Signal Corps reports the British carrier HMS Glorious has appeared west of Harsted, accompanied by escorts.
It seems our mighty naval forces have a new priority target.
Many of our contemporaries think the carriers will somehow redefine naval warfare. I believe a ship with paper-thin armor and negligible firepower is a waste of money and labor. It will make a costly loss when our Navy sends it to the bottom of the Atlantic.
So he thinks carriers aren't going to be relevant. So we have a carrier coming. I had mentioned that in previous video that they would be sending that after us, so not surprising at all. Alright, so it is nighttime. That means it's going to be harder to do damage and locate the enemy. So let's go and start up here in the north, where it's just kind of easier to deal with everything. So you can see that this destroyer is not doing well at all. What we need to do is go ahead and identify these three destroyers here. Well, one of them's a destroyer, the other one's a transport ship. So we have the two destroyers here, the transport there. We also have, I think, a destroyer right there, though we're not entirely sure what that is. We'd have to get a little bit closer to it, I think. But do we want to do it with this guy? Probably not. So this is what we'll do. Get it close with this guy here. Okay, so that's a transport. Damn. Alright, well, that's fine. We can still do damage to him. So let's go ahead and figure out how the best way to do this is going to be. We don't know where the other destroyer is, so that's kind of a problem. Oh, it's right here. Okay, never mind. We do know where the other destroyer is then. Alright, so how exactly do we want to do this? We have 4 shots. We could destroy that guy. That would take a whole shot, though. Alright, so we should probably move him so that he can also fire on that guy. He's pretty damaged, so I'd like to get him wrapped up. So let's go to move here. And then we're going to take out these... Oh, we don't have a line of fire to that guy. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, he's being blocked. Okay, let's see how the best way to go about doing this is going to be. Let's go and fire on this guy, see if we can't get him sunk. And let me just see if this will take him out here. Not quite. Damn it. Alright, so we're so close. And then we'll go ahead and fire on this guy here. Fire back. Did not sink him, unfortunately. Okay, so see how I kind of messed up here. This is not the best way to do this, frankly. Yeah, not a good way for us to do this. So this destroyer is basically useless as far as, yeah, we're probably not going to use them against any of these. So we're just going to help support the infantry that are here. So let's go ahead and have our recon locate whatever happens to be here. We'll do it this way. Alright, so there's the AA. So we got to get that destroyed. And then we also need to destroy whatever's in here. So let's go ahead and start with using this destroyer. We're going to get him a little bit further away from those destroyers so they don't sink this guy. And then let's just go ahead and fire on the anti-air. Alright, excellent. While this guy here is going to use his torpedoes to sink that. Oh, it looks like it didn't sink him. Well, we'll get him destroyed here, hopefully. There we go. And then destroy that one. Alright, fantastic. So still got to get these destroyers sunk. We've only sunk one of them thus far. We didn't get to fire on this at all. We're going to continue attacking it with the infantry here. We also have another infantry that can come over here and attack as well. So and if we move there, we're going to get attacked. There's really no way around it. What we could do, go and attack, and then come down, and then bring this guy into here, and he could attack. So we almost got that guy destroyed there. The infantry here is not doing well. So let's go ahead and move him over here to repair. Hopefully. Let's see if he can. Reinforce. Yes, he can. There we go. Excellent. So now we can bring this infantry in. He's probably going to get hit by the artillery. We'll give him a target to fire on, I suppose. Not really much we can do about it. So now we need to find, or, locate all the enemy ships over here and attempt to get them destroyed. We'll take a look and see what we'll have when it comes to the Navy, to our Air Force. Because we have to get some of these guys out of here. So let's go and land them, get them new supplies, and repair them. So just taking a look at him. Yeah, he did repair up. He only has 9 damage now. So very good. There is going to be a bunch more planes now. That carrier fleet does have, some fighters, and I think it has some naval bombers as well. So we're going to have to deal with the British Air Force. So now we have to make sure that we keep any planes that we have defended. So I won't move this guy out yet until I know I have a fighter that's going to be able to protect him. This guy's got to go back as well and repair. We'll see if he can get anywhere, because as of right now we can see that they can't reach anywhere. So yeah, we will wait to move him out until we know for sure that we will have a fighter to protect him. We will go ahead and attack. Well, it's going to result in their anti-air firing us. I don't really want that to happen. Alright, so we'll wait to attack with that guy. Let's figure out where everybody's at. So these guys we're going to want to destroy with our capital ships. Let's go ahead and move them in now. Get them as far as they can go. And hopefully we can fire on them with the big gun. No, we're like just short of being able to fire on them. But what we can do is go ahead and fire on this infantry, I suppose. It's kind of a bummer that we weren't able to get this done. Alright, so that'll result in him fleeing. Now we know we have another capital ship coming in, but again, this battleship is not going to be able to fire on anybody. It's just too far away. Alright, so we're going to bring the destroyers in. And we will bring this guy in where he's able to fire on these guys, I think. That would be good. So let's go ahead and have him. Yeah, this destroyer is incredibly damaged, so we're going to want to move him back. We do have this battleship here that can move in. I don't know how far we want to move yet. We want to make sure that we have some type of screen to cover us. One of these destroyers, I suppose. Just looking at what all we still have out here. So we have these destroyers. He can't really get very far. Can he at least destroy him? He cannot. It doesn't look like he's going to be able to do anything. So we'll just move him here. And then this destroyer, we will move him as far as he can go. And then we'll use him to cover the battleship, I think. Yeah, we don't have any other destroyers that haven't moved yet. So he's going to have to cover the battleship. And so the battleship will move here because, again, remember we have bombers coming. So something we got to be aware of. Alright, so what can we attack? We could attack the battleship here. So let's wait to fire. We do need to get these destroyers dealt with. Let's just take a look and see how things look after the submarines have attacked. So let's go to move. You see we can't move very far, guys. That's largely because our engine is damaged. We did get a shell hole there. We can go ahead and fire on this guy here. And this is the last battleship, so I really feel like we should definitely use our torpedoes for that. And then we'll just move over to try and locate the enemy ships that are out here. So we can see they got a destroyer there. We're also going to try and avoid, and there's the heavy cruiser that we need to locate it. Try and avoid being too close to the destroyers if we can. Alright, so I know that we have... Okay, so these infantry are going to have to land. We'll land them later. Where are all our other submarines, man? Did we lose some? I almost feel like it feels like we did. Okay, we lost one escort ship, so one destroyer. We know about that. Yeah, we didn't lose any submarines. I just don't know where they're all out. Did we already use them all? So one. Okay, so we haven't used this one. He's covered up by the battleship. That's the reason why I couldn't see him. That makes sense, guys. Alright, so let's move over here. Attack the battleship. And then again, probably come out here and see what we can locate, see if there's anything over here. Alright, so the battleship is incredibly damaged. And we're going to want to make sure that we use our bombers on him. The tactical bombers, I mean. So what we'll do is we will probably fly right here, I think. Now, we do have to defend him, so we should probably make sure that we have the fighters to do that. So let's just take a look and see where all our fighters are located. So one's out here, he has to go back. So let's go ahead and do that. Get him back onto the airbase, and we'll see where he can take off to, and that's where we'll bring those bombers. So he can go right here. So that means that the bombers that are in here can go around him. There we go, beautiful. Alright, so let's take a look at the other fighters, see where they're all at now. So we got this fighter here. He'll have to cover our bombers in this area, and then we have this fighter here, which he actually needs to go back to an airbase. Well, let's see if that's what if we want to do that right now, because we could just do a bit of damage to this infantry here, because I don't think we could yeah, we can't really take them out. Oh, and we got the artillery that needs to be taken out. Okay, I see. So this is what we're going to do, guys. Let's go ahead and attack the artillery, and then fly back home. And then we'll bring them out and put any bombers around them who need it. Did this guy not... Oh, he didn't oh, shit. He didn't resupply. That's interesting. Do we not have supplies here yet? Yeah, because he did not resupply. I'm not entirely sure what's going on there, why the supplies haven't gotten here. Maybe because we haven't taken the city yet? I assume that's what the issue here. We need to take over this city. I didn't realize we hadn't taken all this over yet. Alright, so we're going to continue probably moving this recon unit up here and figuring out what's all located that way. Again, I think there's a tank somewhere. And again, it's nighttime too, so that's going to cause us issues. You're not going to be able to see anything. Alright, so let's go ahead and attack. Again, all the attacks we're going to do. Let's see how the best way to go about doing this is going to be. 3-4. I'm looking at who's got like the most fuel right now. So this guy here is not doing well. We're probably just going to have him go back home then. Go back to the airbase. Now, again, this airbase is not actually resupplying them and stuff. Now, they won't, you know, obviously, they're not going to die due to lack of fuel because they are landed. And then with this guy here, he doesn't really need to go back. And I really want to get this artillery dealt with. So let's attack him. And then just hope that, you know, the fighters can't reach us. I'd be surprised if they could. So we still got to get that damn artillery dealt with. So what we might do is go ahead and move over here so that we can just get them wrapped up. We do have artillery coming forward though. Let's see how we're doing this. So we got this guy going up this way. And so we will see if we can't hit. We can. Can't hit that guy. We can hit this guy here. Let's see if we do more damage. We will not. I don't know why the incendiary shells don't do no more damage at nighttime, but they do not. Let's go ahead and hit him. And then we need to have some of our infantry come and take these cities here. These 3 provinces that need to get grabbed. Still trying to take that location there. And I'm thinking that this fighter here is probably going to be used to cover some of our planes that are going to be in this area over here. Alright, so let's see if we can't get this guy here dealt with. And how would be the best way to go up this way? I suppose it doesn't really matter which route these two go. Let's go ahead and fire on this guy here. And then see how we want to do this. It'd probably best to attack with an infantry. The artillery's not going to be able to fire anybody else, so might as well just fire on him. Weaken him a bit, get that entrenchment ticked down. And then we're going to attack with the infantry. Although he doesn't have very good odds. And we do have the ability to do the additional attack. So I think that might be what we end up doing with our artillery. Do a second attack. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So let's do the frontline artillery here and fire on him again. And hopefully that'll be enough. Yeah, there we go. Gonna attack him there and take the city. So we still have to do damage to this guy as well. We don't actually know who's there. So let's just go ahead and send the tank forward. We'll just do some attacks on him. And then with this tank, I almost want to just go ahead and start pushing forward with them. We can open up more room here. Yeah, let's go and go this way and then fire on that infantry there. Let's see how their odds are looking. Not great. How about over here? So we still have to take out that damn artillery, so let's go ahead and do that. And that'll allow him to move and fire again. Though it doesn't look like he can actually fire on anybody. Alright, well, let's go up this way. Come up around the back here with him. Then let's see what else we can do. Okay, so we can move this infantry forward here. And then move the tank in to do a little bit of damage there. Before we do that, let's see if we can further weaken him at all. Doesn't look like it. I can't attack that way. Have we attacked with this guy already? We have. Okay, so that's not an option. Let's go and get this guy landed. And get him pushing forward. So we still need to take the territory over here. I'm going to use this Pioneer infantry for this. This is probably not the best unit to move throughout here. Really, we should have been doing this with with the recon unit that we had. But yeah, we don't really have any recon units over here. We could just use this regular infantry instead. I suppose that's what we'll move him over there with the intention of having him take something. Let's go and grab the, see how the best way to go about doing this is. So we need the maritime hub and the seaport, I think. Yeah, I think that's the way we have to do it. Let me just take a look at the current supply situation and why we're not getting any supply throughout this area. Because you can see that we are not getting supply. Okay, it's this one here, I think. Yeah, I think it's just because of this, because we haven't taken this area. I think we have to take both of those to be able to get the supply as well. All right, well, let's go ahead and start with taking the victory point, I suppose. So we'll grab that. And hopefully that'll result in us actually getting some supply in this area. Or the artillery can still move forward, so let's go ahead and do that. Get these guys moving here. And we'll probably just have this guy take the truck over to here. Fuel tanks are almost empty. Okay, and he's having some supply issues as well. Alright, so let's go ahead and figure out what we're going to do with the rest of our ships here. As well as our Air Force. We still have a few planes that haven't moved yet, so let's go and take a look at what all we got. So we still got the fighter here, and then we have this bomber here, and this bomber here. It looks like they have actually supplied now. Yeah, it looks like they just got supplied. Okay, excellent. Yeah, they do have enough supply. We're not going to take off, though, because he can't. So, no reason to have the bomber take off. And that was largely because the fighter already took off once and then had to go back in when I realized that we didn't have supply here, which was, again, because of this issue over here, which we've solved. All right, so we have the two bombers that haven't moved yet, basically. Oops, not that guy. So it's this guy here and this guy here. So he is a torpedo bomber, so we'll use him against the battleship, I think. Though we would have to protect him with this fighter, so you have to make, yeah, sure, the fighter can attack over there, which he can. Okay, And then let's figure out where that guy is, because I've already lost him. Right here. Here we go. So we will go ahead and use him here. Try and get him sunk. Got another shell hole on him. He should sink on the next turn. So our other bomber here, we either have to... Yeah, you can't really attack there. Could attack this guy here. Could just try and take out that infantry there and hope that the fighters can't reach us. They probably can't. They're pretty far away. So I would suspect that they can't reach us if we were to use them to bomb, you know, this guy right here. And I suppose that's what we'll do. I feel like we kind of got the naval situation taken care of. So let's go ahead and do a bombing there. And then try and get them pulled back. Alright, so all that's left is the fighter, I think, for the planes. Yeah, the fighter. So let's go ahead and have him, I guess we'll have him attack this battleship, though yeah, he's not really doing, he's only doing a damage to his parts, and there's nothing that he's actually going to destroy, so really there's no point on having the fighter attack. So instead we'll just have him support him. I wonder if maybe we should attack this guy here. Yeah, that's what we'll do, and then pull over here. Alright, excellent. So now we just need to get our ships moving, whoever's left still, to fire and move. Looks like we have the submarine here that has not fired yet. So yeah, we could just go over here and get the battleship sunk. Might be the best way to do it. Could also go after the heavy cruiser since the battleship's going to sink any damn way. You know what, that's what we'll do. We're going to attack the heavy cruiser here. And then move him up this way to see what's all in this area. Alright, so I think that's all of the ships. Yep, all the ships have moved. But have they finished their attacks yet? No, they have not. We haven't done the attacks. Okay, so we could attack the battleship over here with our big guns. And that would result in them attacking us back, though. But I would like to get them ramped up if we can. But we still have these destroyers, which are a greater threat. So, because, you know, the battleship is going to, I think he's going to sink any damn way. He currently has 5 shell holes. So he very well might sink, even if we don't do anything. So let's go ahead and instead focus fire on these destroyers, which are a threat to us. This one can fire a torpedo at us, and I think that'll be the first attack it does, actually. So, yeah, I mean, I suppose we're just going to have to take it, because I don't know what else. Yeah, I don't think we can avoid it. Yeah, we'll just have to take the torpedo hit. So it did 2 damage to the hull, so not a lot. As far as his parts, yeah, this hasn't really done much. So let's go and fire on... We're going to fire on this one with this shot. Try to spread out the firing a little bit, and then we'll fire on them both with the secondary guns as well. Alright, excellent. So now we have our destroyer that can fire on them, and they shouldn't have much fires left. They have 1 here, and I think this guy's got no fires left. Yeah, no fires. So let's go and fire on him. And I think we'll just fire on him again. Okay, excellent. Let's see if anybody else can fire. I don't think so, guys. I think that's it for the ships. Let's just go through the Navy real quick and make sure there's not anything that we can do here. Yeah, there's not going to be any fires left, unfortunately. So hopefully they don't sink that guy there. I don't think he can hit anything. No, he can't. All right, so we have these troops here that need to deal with these guys. How's the best way to go about doing this? So we did lose this territory here. So what we're going to do is we're just going to get this infantry dealt with, get him destroyed. That'll give us all the data here. I wish I'd had that before. That would have been helpful. And then we're just going to go ahead and seize these 2 locations with the recon units. And go ahead and move up now. Alright, so we could attack this guy here. I don't know if that would be a good move because they have the capital ships up along here. They'll be able to attack us. So probably not the best way to go about doing that. Instead, let's bring them back. And, oops, not embark him. We're going to go ahead and let him repair. Alright, excellent. He did take a little bit of damage there. So we still have these guys. I thought there was somebody here. I'm pretty sure there is somebody there, actually, and we just can't see him. So let's go ahead and locate him. and see who's all over in this area. Yeah, there's still somebody there. And there's the anti-air as well. Just gonna fire on this. Infantry, keep on firing on him. And we'll wait to attack him until at least daylight. Alright, so who is still left to move? Let's just go through all of our units and figure out who can still move. So we can attack with that guy. I was waiting to do this until after I knew if that was going to be a win so we could move again. So let's go ahead and do this. We'll attack here with this guy. And then this should allow him to destroy him and then take the victory point. And then attack again. Alright, fantastic. So let's go ahead and have him move all the way into here. And I don't know what any of these units are. So maybe we should go ahead and locate them real quick. Figure out what's all over here. Alright, so we got anti-air there, infantry there. Got it. As far as like, we're still not losing any victory points due to the units lost yet. So that's good, because I think that those recon planes that we lose, I think those do affect that. Let's go and attack the anti-air. Start working on him. It does look like he had artillery support, unfortunately, but didn't do any damage to us. Alright, excellent. So, who's still left? So can't move this guy further. I guess we will. No reason not to. The anti-air unit over here, that's right, we had to seize this area. So let's go ahead and move him over here and embark him. That would have been useful for when their planes come, but unfortunately, yeah, I wasn't able to do anything there. We haven't attacked here yet. I suppose we will. Though it doesn't look like we're going to get the win. Not yet, anyways. And yeah, these guys have already done their damn thing. And oh yes, we have this infantry down here that is still moving up. He was going to take those victory points first. We're going to move him up here now. Alright, so I think that's it. I think that's all of our units. Let's go and enter turn, see what the enemy does. Okay, so they did take down our tank's health a little bit. And that was all that the Norwegians did. So now it's the British turn. Now, again, I knew that this was going to be an issue, us keeping him alive, the battleship, because he does not sink until the end of this turn. But yeah, we might end up losing that plane. Yeah, we did. All right, so that's unfortunate. It happens. It happens, guys. Really not much to be done about it. You're going to lose some stuff. Now you can see that the first plane also from the carrier came. I'm really hoping they don't fire on him too much with their destroyers. It looks like a destroyer is coming back down. Okay, so they might end up sinking that submarine. It does look to be the case that they're going to sink that submarine. And they did attack our recon unit. Yeah, we're taking some damage here, guys. And hopefully they don't kill him. Yeah, maybe I should have just got the battleship sunk now. Because, yeah, they're wrecking our recon unit up. And then we'll have to see what the ships down here do. They might go over after those weakened destroyers. I sure hope not, but it does look like what they're planning on doing. I'm hoping they actually fire on the infantry here. Did they fire on... Oh, that was stupid. Yeah, that was real dumb. They were going after the heavy cruiser. I don't feel like that's very wise. They should just sink these damn destroyers. I think that'd be smarter. But we'll take it. Let them fire on us. Yeah, I prefer they fire on the infantry because they're not really going to do much to them. And I don't know what that heavy cruiser is going to do. It's going to fire on the paratroopers. Okay.
Our forces are victorious. The British fleet has been decimated.
This glorious day shall live on in history. Once again, our gallant Kriegsmarine Naval Force lives up to its proud name. Today we have shown the entire world that the reputation of His Majesty's invincible navy is greatly exaggerated. The Brits can be beaten at sea, and so they should be.
Okay, so that was the battleship that sunk. So very, very good. We got that sunk. They did not destroy the submarine, which is awesome, because I figured we'd lose it. However, I don't know where their damn heavy cruiser is, which is what we want to focus our submarine fire on. I don't know if he went up this way or if he went down here. It's impossible to tell. And I don't know that we want to use, but I guess we'll have to. We'll just use aviation recon, I suppose, to try and locate this guy here. All right, there he is, right there. All right, excellent. So we can see these guys here, and here's the heavy cruiser. So let's go and focus all our submarine fire on him. And the way we're going to want to do this is make sure that we get our submarines together, because they do have this ability, which, let me see here, the Wolfpack ability. So if we move, I think you have to have them next to each other, if I'm not mistaken. Not entirely sure how it works, but yeah, I think if we put them all together, they'll do more damage. So that's what we're going to do, with the intention of completely sinking this guy if we can. And this was an ability that in the previous game, Pacific, you had to actually unlock. It was an upgrade that you got for leveling up. No, excuse me, my bad. I misspoke. It was one of the command point abilities that you'd get. And so I thought we didn't have that ability, which is why I wasn't, attempting to use it. But I found out in the comments that somebody stated that Germany starts out with that ability, and I didn't know that.
Your ship is out of ammunition. It should move to the supply zone of the nearest seaport.
So this guy's obviously, as you heard Praetorian say, is out of ammunition, so we've got to get him, we're going to have to bring him over to somewhere. I don't know where the closest supply is. I imagine this would be the closest. That's where we're going to want to move him to. And did I fire with everybody? I did not. I shouldn't have moved that guy out of there. My bad, guys. Although it looks like he's doing 4 damage no matter what. Okay, so it might be based on like how many hexes away or whatever. We didn't get him sunk, but we got him pretty close to being sunk, which is great news. So I suppose we'll have, this guy's got no, he don't have any shots left either. Excuse me. So this guy does. So we'll move him forward here. Does he? He does as well. All right, so we're gonna move him that way. Let's make sure they still got ammunition. All right. So the battleship is sunk, and now it's just destroyers. There is a carrier out there, and of course we still have the heavy cruiser as well. So let's see how we want to go about doing this. Now we don't want to get close enough where the destroyers can fire on us. Obviously, we do need to get those destroyed though, and I'd like to fire on him, but yeah, we probably won't use him for that because he would need to be right up next to the plane, so there's nowhere to even move as long as these guys are here. Now, if we sunk them first, then I guess that wouldn't be an issue. This is the way we'll do it. Let's go ahead and move the battleship up as far as he can go. We can't see what's going on with that destroyer there, so that's a problem. Alright, so let's go ahead and fire on, let's see how we want to do this. Let's start firing on this destroyer with our little guns. There we go, excellent. Alright, do a bit of damage down to him. And then I really feel like we should fire once on this guy so that we can have a chance of taking him out. Though this guy's pretty damaged, he's going to have to go back, isn't he? Alright, so yeah, we won't be able to do that any damn way. We're going to have to go back over to here since we are so heavily damaged. And reinforce him. Oops, wrong button there. Okay, so we'll reinforce him. And then the infantry, again, he can go this way. He could just attack. That one doesn't really do anything, though. Yeah, it's difficult to get through here. So we should probably wait to see if we actually have any the ability to fire with our other ships. We do have that battleship coming up. We'll probably try and get him as close as he can get. Alright, so this is what we're going to do. We're not going to fire on him because we can't attack him this turn. So I don't really see any point. Let's go and fire on this guy. You can't see him, so we don't know how much damage we're doing to him. And let's go ahead and do... Let's go ahead and sink this guy. Or not sink him, but, do a little more damage to him. Alright, excellent. So the destroyer here, he's in a terrible position. And we probably want to avoid attacking anybody, with except, anybody who can attack back, I should say. Let's go ahead and move the other battleship forward. We'll want to move him where he won't get attacked. We won't be able to attack this guy here because then we have to deal with the torpedoes, which I have no interest in having to deal with. So instead we're just going to attack that destroyer right there. With all of our shots. Could have moved a little bit further away. I decided this was fine where we were at. Alright, and then go ahead and fire once on him and then once on the fighter. Do a little bit of damage to him. All right, so we still have the last battleship, which I want to see if we can't get close to that guy to use our AA, which means we have to destroy or sink that destroyer there. And I suppose we'll move. Let me see how we want to do this. All right, so this destroyer will move here, and we'll see if we can't get this guy sunk. Probably gonna be pretty close. Oh, yeah, we will be able to sink him. Excellent. So the idea here is that the battleship can then come here and use his AA to fire on the fighter, try and weaken him. Alright, fantastic. So that hopefully this fighter, our fighter, can completely destroy him. We might need to use one more shot on him. I don't know, we'll see. We still have destroyers that can come up. We got this guy here, and he can probably fire. Doesn't look like he will be able to fire on that plane, actually. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. He can't come here, though. So let's see how we want to go about doing this. Yeah, he's just barely unable to fire on him. Not going to do any damage to him. Let's just go and fire on the destroyer and see if we can't get him sunk then. There we go. Excellent. And so I guess we will fire on that infantry unit. Gonna have to destroy this. As for right now, we can't do it yet. Let's go ahead and move this guy for attacking. Oh, everything's so damaged. So we're gonna need to do an emergency repair. And I suppose we'll do the emergency repair of the anti-aircraft gun, so that I can fire on the damn plane right there. This guy is heavily damaged. How far does it go? I think it goes 2. Okay, so we want to be 1, 2. We can be, yeah, we'll have to be right next to him. This guy will probably get sunk though. We'll see. Destroyer's probably going to come in here and sink him. Let's go and fire on the fighter and see if we can't get him shot down without having to use our fighter. And there's no line of sight there. Can't fire on him, so we'll just fire on the infantry. Alright, excellent. Let's see who all we still have left. Now we have this battleship here that I was waiting to attack with, to see where we exactly wanted to attack. And I'm glad I did wait, because as you guys can see, we were able to destroy many of those ships over there. So we do have this guy that needs to move forward here. We could fire on that guy. There's no point on doing that though. I think instead, let's move here. Oops. Oh lord, are you fucking kidding me? I clicked on the wrong goddamn unit. Damn it, that sucks. Fuck you. That's so annoying. I was going to fire on the anti-air there and move over here to cover the destroyer, but I accidentally clicked on the unit. That's a bitch. Alright, well whatever, nothing to be done about it now. Alright, so he is demoralized. Stalls entrenchment. Who's still left to move? Do we have any ships over here? No, we do not. I know that we still have those 2 fires left from the battleship, which I was saving to probably fire on this guy here and just get him wrapped up so we don't have to worry about him firing on us any further. Now he does have shell holes, so he will get sunk on the last, after the next turn. But of course that does have issues, as we saw before. Lets him fire, 4 more times. And they can do a lot of damage in those 4 times. I'm like, let's just get rid of this damn guy. That should sink him. Here we go, beautiful. So this one, yeah, he'll just have to fire on. I guess we can go and destroy. Oh, well, we can fire on the fighter there. But you know what? We need to get ammunition anyway, so I think we're just gonna go ahead and take out this fighter here, and then go back and. Oh, yeah, I guess we will have to use one on him then. So let's go ahead and have him land. And then we'll use one of our fires on him. And then probably one to go ahead and get rid of that infantry unit. There we go, beautiful. Alright, so I think that's all the ships. Nope, we still have the ships up here. I did forget about these guys. Alright, and remember, these dudes are heavily damaged. We still need to get these destroyers sunk, and we are locked in here. No way to avoid that. So let's go and attack with this one. We're gonna get hit with the torpedoes more than likely, or maybe not. They didn't fire with the torpedoes. Maybe the torpedoes are so damaged they weren't able to fire with them. That's the only thing I think of here. The depth chargers are damaged. Yeah, the torpedoes are so damaged they can't fire on us. All right, so let's go and fire on them again. There we go. Have sunk him, and that'll allow us to move. But we're not, well, we are going to. We're going to move to get far enough away from him so he can't use his torpedo tubes. So let's go on over here, and let's go and fire. I need to start using these damn seaplanes more often, so I'm not using the points. And let's go and fire on him one more time. And then we'll be able to bring our destroyers in to attack without worrying about them being able to attack us back. So we'll just go the minimum required space here. And so he's going to be heavily damaged. The question is, how damaged are his guns? He can still fire, so he's still a threat, but the rest of this stuff is all damaged up, and he won't be able to move anywhere. So we could technically attack him, and maybe even get him destroyed, but I really feel like we should instead be using this destroyer for supporting the infantry, which is trying to push forward here. I think that'd be helpful. Now, we do have to worry about the artillery that's going to fire on this guy, but it's fine. Well, actually, we can fire on him from here. It does still result in the artillery supporting, but that's fine. Alright, so this infantry here is now going to move down. We're still trying to get this fort destroyed. Keep on, you know, we have to keep that unit there any damn way. And then let's hurry up and get over to this airbase, although it doesn't look like we'll be able to defeat him there. Alright, just seeing what all he's got. He's got the additional ammunition. So we could attack that. He would get supported though, so I don't think that's the best way to do that. Alright. So all the units up here have moved. So now we need to get all the units down here moved. Now we still have all our aircraft as well that we haven't moved just yet, so we need to get that done. Figure out where all we want them to go. We have destroyed the unit there and taken the city. This guy here hopefully should be destroyed with this attack. What we'll do is, because this guy can't fire on anybody else, we'll just fire on him with him, and that should result in him retreating. Oh, no, he was completely destroyed. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. That'll allow us to grab the city with the infantry. Alright, we can really see what's going on over here, but we haven't located all of them, so I was just talking about using the seaplane. Let's use the seaplane. Now, I think that would actually... Yeah, we might not want to do it that way, actually. This is what we're going to do. Let's do the airstrike. I'm going to try and get the airstrike to attack. We'll do it this way. And that'll stop him from being able to... Alright, excellent. So that'll stop him from being able to... you know, engage with Overwatch, excuse me, any of our planes that go through here. And it also did have the additional benefit of seeing what we have here. So you can see that these guys are probably going to land here. I don't think there's going to be any way to stop that. You also have the coastal battery. It'll stop us from going in here. So that's got to get dealt with. You got 2 coastal batteries, in fact. They can't fire behind them, though, so we don't have to worry about them attacking our land units. But they do have a fort right there, so that's something to be concerned about. We can't see who that guy is, but frankly, we need to get this damn artillery dealt with. Now, the recon unit has got to go back and repair. I'm always clicking on the damn wrong button there. Alright, so let's go and repair. And we can now move planes here, and we really need to get that damn anti-air dealt with, but again, we still have the problem of the artillery back there. Can this guy move and deal with the artillery? Because that's how I'd prefer to do this. Looks like he's going to take a lot of damage. Yeah, quite a bit of damage for attacking the artillery. That's surprising that he does so much damage. I think it's because of the point blank here. Yeah, it's the point blank there, which is going to result in higher damage. So really what we need to do is have our planes attacking up there, but they have to be supported by fighters. So let's go and deal with our planes first. And realize or figure out where all we can go and what all we can do. So there's still the anti-air over here. And we got to get that anti-air dealt with. And I'm not quite sure how to do that just yet. Alright, so this fighter here... Okay, so he's going to help out any planes there that need it. And where can this fighter go? He can go all the way up. Okay. So we can go all the way up with both fighters. And they do both have fuel. So I think we are going to bomb here, guys. If we can. This is the naval bomber. I suppose, yeah, we can't really go there though. We could go, nope, gotta deal with the damn anti-air. Alright, so have we fought with these guys yet? We have not. We have not attacked with these units just yet. So let me see here. We can't attack him because I think maybe because they're rough. Yeah, because I was thinking we'd be able to attack from right there, but apparently that's not the case. Well, let's go here. Yeah, we cannot. We don't have the line of fire. Okay, so we'll just attack him then. And I think we're going to go ahead and push forward now and actually do the attack here. All right, excellent. So yeah, haven't dealt with the anti-air yet. So because of that, because we haven't even attacked him yet, if we have any, we don't have anything to attack him. So because of that, that's going to stop me from being able to use my torpedo bomber here to try and take out one of those, unfortunately. That's a bummer. That's what I was trying to do, see if we could knock out that Overwatch. But yeah, that just looks like it's not going to be an option. We haven't located the enemy carrier just yet. We could try and just see if we can find it. So it was, I don't know exactly where it's at. It was somewhere around here, so let's just assume that it's like around here somewhere, and it's not. Okay, so we don't know where the carrier is yet. That's a bummer. We do need to get this guy here dealt with. We'll fire on him with our artillery. And this should allow us to completely destroy him. Attack with the tank. And then just go and push up. Have the infantry finish this up here. Alright, excellent. So he seized control of that. The Pioneer is going to continue going up that way. This infantry here will take these objectives for us. Alright, so I'll grab that one. And then we still have this unit here that needs to push forward. I'm not sure which is the best way to go up this way, which the fastest way or up this way. But those units are incredibly slow. There's nobody for these guys to fire on. We'll probably just bring them in the trucks back here. I need to figure out where all he's going to be able to go, though. Still trying to take out the damn anti-air and the artillery. So let's go ahead and see how we're going to go about doing this. So we have the 2 torpedo bombers. Huh. It seems that we lost... Oh, no, we didn't. Okay, I was about to say, I thought it seemed like we lost one of our core units, but that's not the case. He's just right here. So he needs to go back, but he could attack first over here. There's nobody else to attack at this point, unless we want to attack over this way, which we do need to get that damn fort dealt with. Let's see how the best way to go about doing this would be. So this guy's already over here. Let's go and attack the fort. And then we'll use one of our fighters to support him. And that'll be... that guy's not going to be able to do it. I suppose that'll be this guy here. And then we'll move him to back here. We might attack there. We'll see. So these guys have already all moved. He can fire, but he's not going to do much damage to him. Or any damage for that matter. Yeah, I guess we will. And you know what, we're just going to move here. I know he'll attack us, but that's fine. Just so we can get moving there. Alright. So there's that fighter. This fighter, of course, we're going to move him out. Just so I don't clicking on him. While this fighter here will support our efforts up here. Alright, so we got this bomber that still hasn't moved yet. Could attack that fort. Or he can come deal with these units over here. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I know he's not going to do a lot of damage to him. To the anti-air. But it's worth it to try. And then... trying to figure out how to move this guy where we can have a fighter. I'm not sure we're going to put the fighter yet. What do we got left for artillery? They can come over here. Can he move over here? He could, just barely. It is a little bit risky bringing him over here because I can't really tell if he runs out of fuel by going there. So yeah, it is a little bit risky bringing him over here. I think we'll probably just go ahead and send him back. Yeah, let's just send him back so we'll have him available for next turn. And we'll move him as far as we can over here. Alright, this guy can go a little bit further, so we will make use of him here. And then we have this guy here as well. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and move this guy here. Get back onto the aircraft. And then get these bombers. Well, do we need to even do that? Looks like we do not. Yeah, we do not need to do that. So we should be able to take him out. Okay, so let's go ahead and start by attacking this anti-air and seeing if we can't get him completely destroyed, at least retreated. Alright, awesome. Then this guy here can then take him out. Alright, that gave us all the intelligence information as well. Awesome. And then we can just fire on one of those guys with our next shot. This guy doesn't have another shot. Oh, he does have another shot. Oh, yes, that's right, because he forced him to retreat. Okay, very, very nice. Alright, then we still have this guy here. Alright, so that means we're going to focus all our bomber power on the artillery here. And then move over to here. And then bring the last bomber in here, and we have to put the fighter there as well. Yeah, let's go ahead and move him here. There we go, beautiful. And then we're going to bring the fighter in to attack somebody where he can move here. Not going to do any damage there. I guess we'll attack that. Yeah, if we got to do it that way, then that's the way we'll do it. I don't know if they've got any anti-air over here that can cover it. It looks like that's a no. And so the idea here is we'll shoot him and then we'll come over here and support all these guys. Alright, awesome. So that's our planes. They've done everything they can do. The artillery has been completely destroyed, which is excellent. We cannot move into the city because of these units here. So they're kind of limiting us a bit. So we need to get these guys here dealt with. Is this like a...
unit. Heroes are distinguished historical persons.
This is a hero unit. Okay. Yeah, that's the guy that we had the event about. Interesting. I'm just looking at his abilities. He has an overrun ability. He has an infantry. First strike does damage before the return fire. Terrain expert, veterans of the trenches, and devastating fire. This unit can attack twice every turn. Okay, so we should really try and take that guy out, shouldn't we? If we can. I don't even know if we can. Just looking at what we've got here. Yeah, none of these guys are going to do a lot of damage. So we'll just go ahead and like slowly take these guys out here. Take down his health. Try and make him a bit weaker. Though we're not doing any damage with this guy, so might as well just attack that unit there. And we still get supplied here, so we'll just go right here. Okay, so let's see what all units haven't moved yet. We'll go through all our units, see who's all still left. So that destroyer can stay here for now, I suppose. We got this tank that can move, but he can stay there as well. And, oh yes, we got our anti-air here that needs to come in. I don't know which way is the quicker way to come in this way and land there or land over here and just slowly move. Let's do it this way. I think this might be slightly quicker. Yeah, I think that was probably quicker. Because we were able to get there in one turn, while here we can only move up to that point, so. Okay, so he's moved. This guy needs to move as well. I wasn't sure where we could move him, where would be safe, so that's the reason why I didn't. Have these guys moved yet? They have not. Okay, so we actually have an infantry here that could attack either one of these two units here. Obviously this guy would kick our butt, so probably shouldn't move there. Instead, let's move over here and just attack this guy. Alright, excellent. We still have an artillery here that hasn't fired, but he's not going to be able to. Let's move him over here. And so that should allow me to then move. Let's see how we want to do this. Alright, so where can this guy all move? Move him here. And then he'll move right there. Okay. So still have these units. They've already attacked though. Still got the Pioneer unit here, which needs to move, and we will just go ahead and get him pushing up over this way. I wish he was over here to help us out against those tough units. But yeah, we probably didn't use him the best way. Alright, so I think that's everybody. Let's go ahead and end our turn again. We didn't make it quite as far as I thought we would have. So it is definitely going to be another video, guys. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and we'll keep playing, even though we got to the length I wanted to be at. And here's those escorts for the carrier. They're a little bit further north than I expected the carrier group to be coming. And they'll probably be able to sink that submarine. I assume they will. Yeah, that's unfortunate. But it's the first submarine we lost here. There's some more planes coming. And they're actually going to shoot the destroyer. They didn't sink them, but another one's coming. And that might be enough. Though it looks like they're going to attack the battleship instead. Well, that was foolish. Alright, now the destroyer's attacking the battleship. Again, that's silly. Yeah, they're not making good moves here. But yeah, we'll do one more turn, even though, again, we have already reached the time that I wanted to do for this video. But again, we're making really slow progress here. So we'll have to have another video. We'll do the one more turn. You can see these troops are all landing. Oh, now we're going to have to fight all these guys, unfortunately. Yeah, so they're moving forward. So this is 3 infantry that just landed, and now we got to get dealt with. So, quite unfortunate. We still don't know where the goddamn carrier is that we need to sink. Yeah, we haven't located him just yet. What I think we'll do is move the submarines, because I don't think there's anything left to fire over here, and this guy I don't think can fire the submarine because he can't see us. We'll move in here and check and see if there's anything over here. Yeah, there's nothing over here, guys. So with that knowledge, what we need to do, well, first of all, this guy needs to be resupplied.
Your ship is running out of fuel.
That's the carrier right there. So we're going to just have to get supplied. We'll just keep him here. Same thing with this guy. So we know where the carrier is now, but, you know, our submarines can't attack him, unfortunately. However, we can attack him with our battleships, our big ships. We need to get these destroyers dealt with too, though. So let's see how the best way to go about this will be. Now we have these planes that need to be destroyed. These are the torpedo bombers. So we do want to get both of those knocked out. We should be able to do that. We might be able to do that completely with our planes. Let's go and actually start up in the north here. Figure out if we can start moving these guys down yet. So we need to take that guy out. We'll use our little guns for it. Although maybe one big gun might be necessary. Yeah, we'll do one big gun. He's not quite destroyed yet. Alright, we're just gonna go ahead and keep firing him until he's dead. So we don't have to worry about this damn destroyer anymore. Although, you know what? This does a little bit too much damage. We'll use the other destroyer for him. Instead, move this guy down south with the intention to help out, you know, for these infantry here. Alright, so we can't fire on any of these, so we'll just fire on the anti-air. And then that'll allow us to destroy the anti-air. And then fire on this infantry here. I assume is an infantry. Feel confident that's an infantry. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this guy destroyed, and then we're going to use him to try and destroy... Oh, looks like he's not done yet.
The British fleet in Nunavik is no more.
Excellent. This battle shall go down in history as a prime example of our sailors' gallantry.
Alright, awesome. So we'll see if we need to keep him here. I think this infantry should be able to do the trick. Yeah, we won't even keep him down up here. We'll just go and move him down here. Alright, so we can start pushing forward with our infantry now. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's see where this guy can go. And see how we want to go about doing this. So we still have the artillery that's located right there. I'm pretty sure he's located right there. So let's go ahead and move here with the intention of trying to destroy him if we can. Or, you know, obviously not destroy him, but do as much damage as possible. Well, this guy's going to come over here and attack right there. And he will have the support. And let's just go here for right now. Yeah, he's just too entrenched. We need a little bit of support. Which we are bringing our this guy up to kind of help out. So let's go ahead and go up here now, try and take out this damn artillery. And shoot at him. Alright, excellent. So still trying to deal with the situation that we have here as well. And let's go ahead and move the ships now. So we have the 2 destroyers that need to get dealt with. Obviously, we're going to first fire with our anti-air here against these planes. And then again, I do feel confident that that's probably a submarine. Or excuse me, a submarine. That's probably the carrier. I don't think our torpedoes can fire... Oh, they can fire from 2 away. Alright, yeah, that's right. That's right, I don't know what I was thinking. So what we're going to do is let's go ahead and take out... we'll first fire on these guys here. Oh, shit. God damn it. That's awesome. That's frustrating, guys. I didn't want to move. I wasn't paying attention. I was just trying to fire from where I was at, and that didn't work. So we're just, like, wasting attack after attack, guys. It's just kind of unfortunate. This is not the first time we've had a destroyer waste his attack. Where'd that other destroyer go? He's right here. Okay. So with this destroyer, let's go and have him fire with the anti-aircraft guns. And we might even be able to get these dealt with, yeah, without having to use very many of our ships' guns. Let's go and fire on him. I don't expect to do any damage, but you can see that it is adding up there, so that when these guys attack, they should hopefully do more damage. That's the idea anyway. Let's go ahead and just grab this point here, just get that done with. And then we'll attack. They don't really have good attack rates here. We do need to get it destroyed. I almost want to just wait until we moved all our ships to figure out if we have anybody who does any attacks there. Alright, so yeah, this guy wasted his attack. That's unfortunate. So yeah, I was hoping to use the torpedo there against him, and now that's not an option because I messed up. Yeah, that's a shame. So yeah, we won't be able to do the torpedo attack on the carrier. We can go ahead and attack these guys here, but should probably do that with the larger ships. Let's go ahead and move this guy forward, but we want to keep him... Well, it doesn't really matter if he's supplied, actually. Let's just go ahead and... Well, we need to make sure he does have a destroyer to escort him. Okay, so... Yeah, and still need to get that carrier sunk. Let's see if we can get some planes over there. That's how we'll do this. Let's see what we got for the planes. So these guys are probably not going to be able to reach. No, he cannot reach. Alright, so that's a shame. We'll have to use them... We'll be able to use them against planes, essentially. Or against ships, unfortunately. We'll just have to use them to kind of help out here without his torpedoes. That's okay. So we should probably just bomb... I mean, this hero unit is really good. Good God. Not surprising. Heroes are pretty powerful. Let's go and do a little bit of bombing there with this guy. And then we're going to see if he can reach. He can. Alright, excellent. So I don't even care if he has support or not. Oh, what the fuck happened? Oh, shit, he got caught by the anti-air. God damn it. I didn't even realize that the anti-air was there. And so he got caught by the anti-air. Ah, fuck. That was just a really stupid mistake on my part, guys. Alright, because yeah, we could have attacked him once so that we can move across there. God, I'm just making mistakes like left and right on this one. You just can't be making these type of mistakes and this many mistakes. I've already made like 2 and we just started the turn. So yeah, this is not going well, guys. Not going the way I want it to go. And I'm almost not sure how we want to do this yet with all of our ships. Let's go ahead and see who all can fire on him. And I'm really trying to take these guys out if at all possible. Let's see. So we should probably move like right here with this destroyer so that we can still attack somebody. Yeah, let's move right here with this guy. So we can use the anti-air against these planes. Try and get them dealt with so we don't have to worry about it with our own planes. And then we'll fire on him after a larger ship has fired on him. Alright, so we have this ship here. Let's go ahead and move here. I don't know if he can reach. Looks like he can reach over there. Okay, so that's good. We still have a destroyer here. Let me wait to figure out where we're going to move him. And we still have to get that guy destroyed as well, but I think he can do it. Oh, no, he's got to move. So the range of these are 2. Let me see how the best way to go about doing this would be. So probably just move right here. Why can we not hit him? Oh, that's 3. Okay. Third mistake, guys. Again, just making mistakes left and right, man. What if we move... Can he fire? He already has. Alright. Just trying to be as optimal as possible, but I'm just messing that up royally. Okay, this is what we're going to have to do. I do want to get him taken out with our planes. Or with our ships, excuse me. I'm just misspeaking all day. Oh, damn, we can't fire on him. Fuck. I thought I'd be able to fire on him and use this. Yep, that doesn't work either. Alright. Yeah, that sucks, man. Yeah, just having a lot of issues in this turn. This turn is not going well. It's kind of a message. I should have just ended the episode there. Because this is just has not been going quite the way I would have liked it to go. So we still have this guy. He hasn't moved yet. Remember, we do have to move where he's getting covered. So let's see how the best way to go about doing this. We'll move him here. And then let's fire. See how we want to do this. Fire on him. At least once. Let's see who else can fire. I'll fire on him as well. And then he cannot. Yeah, that's right. So we basically have... We can't see him. Alright. Just trying to see how best way to go about doing this would be. Yeah, we're just going to use all of our big gun, you know, to try and take out that carrier. I don't know how much damage he... Or how much whole health he has, because we can't see him. And that does result in us doing less damage as well. We have to fire on this guy here, because this guy can fire his torpedo. So we'll have to fire on him. Well, he can fire on either or, but I do want to make sure that all their shots have been fired, so he's going to have to do both shots on him, so that our destroyers can attack these two without having to worry about taking any damage themselves. Alright, excellent. Let's go and use... Let's see how we want to do this. But he can't fire anybody, so it's just this guy here. So let's focus on getting this destroyer here sunk. There we go, beautiful. And then fire on him. This one with both of our shots. Okay, excellent. So that should be all of our naval craft. They should all be done. Just take a look, make sure. Yeah, it looks like everybody has fired. Excellent. Alright, so the Navy's done. So let's go ahead and do the aircraft now. So we've got these guys already moved, where I've mucked up some of them and didn't do a good job with that. That's okay. We're just not doing any damage here against this guy. Like, none at all. Wow, that's just pitiful. And we can't even come forward until we take out these damn artillery, so that's kind of a problem. And then also we still have to deal with the situation up here. So we should probably focus our fire. I'm not too worried about, you know, British planes now. I think we'll be alright. So now we need to take out the two, now that we've pretty much won in the sea. And now we'll start moving our ships over this way. If we want to be able to attack these, or move in here to attack the units here, we have to take out the damn coastal artillery. So I think that's how we're going to use our planes. Yeah, we'll use our planes to attack the coastal artillery. Alright, and where's this guy at? He's down here. Again, just kind of focus and fire on one of them at a time. And then we'll use a fighter. See where all our fighters are located. We got this guy here. He could help out against him, which I assume would be the best way to do this. Has he moved already? He has. Alright, we'll just move here, attack him, and then I'll get as close as I can to him. Again, that's not going to help if he gets attacked, but it is what it is. Alright, and let's go move this guy over here. Attack him there. And then we still have the last fighter, which is right here, which I suppose would be supporting... Oh, this guy's got to go back. Yeah, he's got to go back. Let's go and land him. And... doesn't look like you have any more points to move. So you can go really anywhere. But really we just want to try and do some damage and then support that guy, I suppose. So really, he can attack either one of these two units or that one there, which would reduce his entrenchment. Let's just attack this guy here. And then move over to there. Alright, so all of our planes have moved, all of our ships have moved, so we can just kind of focus on our ground troops at this point. And, you know, we got that damn hero unit, which has got to be taken out. So let's go and use our artillery now. We could also use the airstrike. So that'd be one option to airstrike all 3 of these units in a row here. But maybe the better option would be to instead use the double attack for two different artillery units. I think that'd be the best way to do this. So let's go ahead and do it. Let's go and attack with this guy. And he is the 150mm, so he's the one that we're going to use this HQ skill on, frontline artillery, to attack again. We're trying to attack these damn this hero unit because he will kick the butt of anybody who attacks him. And then we're going to do it with the 150mm because they do more damage. So attack once there, and then use the frontline artillery. Attack him again. Alright, excellent. I don't know that any more attacks are going to be necessary, but maybe. They might be. And we could just go ahead and instead attack one of these guys here. Yeah, let's just attack that guy. Alright, there we go. Beautiful. So, now we want to try and attack from range, though we could kill that guy in one hit, and that would be good. That'll allow us to attack again, so that's what we'll do. Let's go ahead and attack him. There we go, beautiful. And just trying to figure out how the best way to go about doing this would be. Attack him or with him. Alright, so we clearly need to weaken this guy here a bit more. And he's not going to get any points there. We'll just attack him like so. And then let me see if he can't win now. He cannot. What about this guy? What can he do? We're going to move him over here. And then let's just attack him. It's fine. With the idea here that we should be able to win now.
We have gotten to the Carton de Wired unit. Our soldiers have seen him wounded, but...
But since when did that stop him from coming right back into the fight? Anyways, dead or alive, he can no longer do anything about our invasion of Norway.
Alright, excellent. So we completed that secondary objective. Let's go and seize the victory point there. Alright, and then just go and start taking out this guy, taking down his health. I still need to get that guy dealt with. This guy's clearly going to have to... Well, he's already moved. Never mind. We'll just probably put him right here for now. I guess we want to go ahead and deal with this unit here. I should have been further away. Is there any way to do that? Okay, this guy can actually come here and attack. Alright, beautiful. But that does mean I think that this guy can no longer attack anybody. Yeah, he doesn't have line of sight. Alright, so that's a shame. Yeah, it's a real shame. Alright, so we want to go ahead and move forward with artillery. Trying to keep them out of the trucks when we can. This guy probably won't be able to avoid going in the truck. And we'll just move him here. I don't think anybody's going to attack us here. I feel like we're pretty safe right there. Just going to push forward with the infantry. And see who else can possibly move. Does this guy have any attacks left? He does not. I don't think any of these guys do. We still have this unit here. No, he's already attacked as well. Yeah, we've already used all these units, with the exception of this guy here. So we need to get that damn anti-air dealt with. Yeah, that's a problem. We're just going to have to straight up attack him. And if we had done this before, then that unit there wouldn't have gotten engaged. It's a real shame. Alright, so the recon unit here. I think he's already moved. Yeah, he's already moved. We've already moved. We have not moved these guys yet. Alright, well, let's go ahead and try and get this fort taken out. Only need one more hit to completely destroy him. And let's see who all is still left to move. So we got an anti-air unit, which can move forward. We'll pump over here. Can't attack him, but we can attack with this guy, so we will. And we'll just go over this way for now. Alright, so who is left? So of course we got that unit, which we're keeping there for now. This guy's already fired. I want to say that's it. Nope. We still got a couple units that we got this guy here. He needs to grab that victory point for us, or excuse me, that flag point for us. And I think we have all the flags down here in the south now. I think that's everything. Just make sure. Yeah, we're looking pretty good on trying to get all those flags. We're at 317 victory progress right now out of 400. And 5 turns remaining. You know, I feel very good about our chances of getting this done here. There's only 1 destroyer and 1 carrier left. I don't know if there's anything else that we haven't seen. For the most part, the British Navy is destroyed. These units, you know, we're looking, you know, there's still a lot of units here. But we've destroyed their hero. We destroyed their artillery and their anti-air. So overall, this should be pretty easy to get wrapped up. These guys here, also same situation. I mean, we're just about done. We're closing in on them from 2 different sides. But, you know, I do expect to have this done in probably 2 turns. Yeah, I mean, we did maybe 3, but overall we did very, very well in this scenario. Again, I made some mistakes in this one, in this particular turn. I made some major mistakes. But overall, yeah, we did really, really well in this scenario. So we're going to go ahead and end the episode here. We're going to have 1 more video because this is already really long, even though I know that we could wrap this up here. Probably about, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes. But what we're going to do instead is just go ahead and end it here, and then we'll have 1 more video, guys. It's already a pretty long episode, so we will end this here, and I hope you guys did enjoy the episode. If you did, make sure you leave a like on it, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. I'll see you on the next episode, which I'll put out as soon as I can, guys. I'm aiming for like Tuesday or Wednesday, but we'll see. We'll see when I can get it out. So yeah, I'll see you on that episode, and thanks for watching.